right, MP, this is it. Last night of your All-Star video series. Last chance to make a big impression going against someone trying to take your spot on the team.
Nah, man, you trying to make me cry, huh, Zen? Nah, look, when people vote for All-Star, they think about what you've done lately. So I gotta finish strong.
That's true. I mean, listen, you've given us highlights, you've given us greatness, even given us quotes.
Say it again, Zen.
What's left to give?
I don't know, but I'm gonna give y'all a classic tonight.
Meaning?
I'm gonna set a new season high for points.
That's pretty good.
Excuse me, pretty... I'm talking about for the entire league, Zen. Now that's a classic right there.
That is a classic.
MP, out.
What did you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
Well, I went and saw Mary in concession. She gave me popcorn for a meal. She could have given me more than that.
Get after it, MP. Looking good, my guy.
At the point guard position, standing 6'4", number 0, Dante DiVincenzo. At forward, standing 6'9", number 3, Jaden McDaniel. At forward, 6'8", number 30, Victorious Rondo. He's anyone from day one, 6'5", and the Timberwolves 1, Anthony Edwards. After fitting position, standing 7 feet 1, number 9, MP. That possible Minnesota Timberwolves is Chris Big. Let's hear it for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And now the Los Angeles starters. then Bogdanovic to the guard. Bradley Beal's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's MP in at the center position. And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. And of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
The special part of MP's game is how spectacular he is under the brightest lights. When he faces high-caliber stars, he turns it up to another level. Fans have come to expect excellence from him against top talent, and I'd be shocked if he wasn't a shoo-in as a top all-star vote getter.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's McDaniels. 9 points for him in his last game.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, playing with verticality, that's very, very important. We saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. Here's Leonard following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Pass to Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. And here's Lopez to halt the run. The rebound by MP.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
Now McDaniels from the arc. And James Harden pulls it down. Leonard with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. There's Bogdanovic with the 3, and the Clippers miss again.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And here's Edwards outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's honor a player who set the bar high last month. Our player of the month for the West, MP.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Now here's Leonard. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Good work defensively by Randall. And here's Minnesota now. A 12-0 run right now and counting. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got to be in.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. MP up top, hounded by Beal. McDaniels passes to MP. Now Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Chalk up 2 there.
I just love the ball.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Collins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clippers trail by 17. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you.
Here's Harden. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Fires it. The rebound by MP.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And MP throws it down.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And the Clippers with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Lopez. Launches it. No good on the shot. Minnesota leading by 18. ABC, the pass to Ingles. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Leonard. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Excellent D there from Ingles. Down low. Here's ABC. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Now the Clippers with it, and this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to MP. Gobert up top. Pass to Edwards. Here's ABC. Lays it up and banks it in. ABC's got 14 points for the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Minnesota. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Bradley Beal's out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's John Collins. And it's Paul in at the point. Outside Jones. Beal from outside. Sinks the tray. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their roster.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma.
All five guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And it's Paul with the ball for the LA Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Now Paul, yet to see a basket. Collins, left side. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Beal's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Back to MP. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists tonight.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside Paul. Out to the wing. Here's Collins. Edwards pulls it in.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
MP's doubled. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 12 now in this quarter. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Paul with it. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. To the paint. Here's Collins. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no, no.
And here's Minnesota now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Outside Edwards. Up and overdone. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by MP. Edwards got 13.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Done. The pass to Collins. Collins with another miss.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Man, as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
John Collins has tremendous vertical showing off right there.
To the inside. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Leonard for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Inside. And MP throws it down.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he recovers it. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He's been an offensive force. over 30 points after the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Clippers.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's ABC in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Leonard for 3. Knocks down the long J. Leonard's got 6 points.
And Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat. And this guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
And the basket by MP.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Harden finds Beal. Lopez, the screen on McDaniels. Pass to Lopez. Leonard outside. Now here's Bogdanovic. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. ABC's got 38 points.
Well, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Yep, that one's good.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. And Minnesota calls time here. Doris, you look at how Bogdanovic plays. He can fit into so many lineups.
He has positional size, BA, and maybe the most important skill in the league, and that's range shooting. But if you run him off the three-point line, he's added the off-the-bounce game. No doubt a versatile guy.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Collins with a screen on Ingles. Beal, the pass to Collins. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
With a little bit of style, John.
Oh, that's something else, man.
Beautiful. Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
Again, Los Angeles.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Shannon. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the The National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for John Collins. Beal comes in for Jones, and it's James Harden in for Paul. So, on the floor for the Clippers, Harden and Bogdanovic are the guards. Kawhi Leonard out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Beal in at the 3. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. And I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on.
He got it again. Sensational.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. And it just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Here's ABC. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And it's good for 2. And that's now 8 points for Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Inside, here's ABC. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 9th assist of the game now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is what you get when you run the offense through Conley. On time and on target.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Down low. Here's ABC. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance. Oh, he hits again.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, how great is it to see Brook Lopez dominate the game, taking over with his mastery at the offensive end.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And here's the fast break. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. Here's MP. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that
60+ in the win for you. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted.
I took a lot of good shots, and I made a good share. I'm not trying to be greedy, Dominic. Everyone needs to lead. At a certain point, you got to leave well enough alone, or the basketball gods are going to get you.
No one wants that, MP.
Definitely not me.
Alrighty. Ryan, back to you.
MP right here. I know it. I know you hear me. Here I am. There we go. There we go. Hands down, everybody. All right. You talked pretty openly about getting off to a hot start at the first half of the year. Given your play in these high-profile games so far, I mean, would you honestly say you should be an all-star?
Let me help you understand something, Frank.
Okay.
Voters value winning. Voters value entertainment. Voters value consistency. Voters value the exceptional. I've given them all of that and more. There's nothing I can say that would add to what I've already done. You understand now?
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Thanks,
Right.
MP.
And
Thank
MP
you.
right here.
NBA is no joke, okay? For real, it's no joke. But MP going out there putting up points like that as a rookie, he's different, man. He's different.